What up, people? I have here the Ticwatch Pro. I have had the Moto 360, the original version. I've had the Huawei Watch, the original, and I've tried the Ticwatch E. Let's go ahead and jump into the good, the bad, and the meh. So the design is okay. It's in between sporty and dressy, and it actually works pretty well if you put the right watch face on. As you can see here, it's just got the e-ink display, and it doesn't look that great, but I'll get to that later. The thing that I don't like is the leather. It's gotten old pretty quickly, and it's gotten worn within 2 weeks, where it looks like it's a 30-year-old watch. The e-ink display, like I said, not very stylish, but it is nice and bright in the sunlight. And the OLED display is really nice too, actually. So I'm happy with that. The heart rate sensor is accurate, so that's a good thing. And the charger clips on really well. It pulls the watch in perfectly, so it's good. But it's proprietary, so that means no wireless charging, which I think really sucks. So how is it to actually use this thing? So watch what happens when I open up Google Keep. So the app drawer came up perfectly fine, but look at this. Yep, your video is not frozen. This is actually taking this long. And even when the app comes up, you can see how long it's actually taken to pull my notes up. So let's try, I'll go ahead and go to Android messages here to pull up some text messages. You can just see the delay. After I click on messages, it takes so long for it to come up. Now imagine doing this when you're on the run and you're just trying to look at the messages quickly. Even if I go ahead and hit reply, because I just want to send a quick hello or a yes or something, and it's just taking forever for it to come up. The keyboard came up quickly, so I'm happy with that. And the keyboard works well too, so that's a good thing. But it just, it's not a good experience. I feel like I would just not really use this, or I found myself not really using this, and I would just rather pull my phone out. Watch what happens when I open up Google Authenticator here. So if I needed to log into something like my Gmail or something and I needed to get the code, and it's just spinning, and I might as well have pulled my phone up by the time this code came up. Even when I use Google Assistant, so I'm holding it and it doesn't come up right away. So you can see it's just thinking, and now I can talk. So I'll go ahead and say something here. So I'm telling it I'm going to call someone, and it takes it a second to understand what I'm saying. And then it's thinking about it. I don't know why it's not just going ahead and making the call at this point. And then finally, it just gave up. It just, I mean, it seemed to understand what I was saying correctly, but it just gave up. It did not do it. And that's something that happens now and then too. It's just very frustrating. I'll go ahead and call a fake number here just to show you how loud the speaker is. So the speaker's decently loud. I think that they did a good job with that. It is useful for taking calls, but one of the things that's happened to me is that when I've tried to take a call in the past, the watch has such a lag that it's vibrating, but it's not showing me the accept button. It's just showing me the face of the watch. So that's been very frustrating. So I basically have to pull my phone out anyway. I did have the Apple Watch Series 3 for a few weeks. It was responsive, it was fast, and it did what I wanted it to do. So that was a big thing. I feel like if you're not going to be able to do that, then what's kind of the point of having a smartwatch? If it's so slow that I feel like I have to pull my phone out to get it done anyway, and that would be faster, that's kind of, in my opinion, defeating the purpose. That's why I can't recommend this watch. Because if this watch was fast and it was responsive and it did, and when I clicked the button, everything popped up instantly. If I hit reply on a message, the keyboard popped up instantly. If I clicked on a person's name and I tried to call them, it would happen instantly. If I hit Google Assistant and that would happen right away, those kind of things would make this watch perfect. So I hope this was helpful. I hope that you got something out of this video, and I hope that you enjoyed watching this, and I hope that you learned something and are a little bit more informed about whether you should buy this watch or whether you should wait on this watch or not. My recommendation is, honestly, if you are a tech nerd like me and you want things to be instant, you need that speed in your phone and in your computer and everything like that. You need reliability. This is just not it. So when the next big watch comes out, the Pixel Watch, hopefully, I'll definitely be trying that out, and I'll make a video about that so that you can make a decision whether it's good for you or not. All right, peace.